cord, stand it up. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's nice. Ooh, that's good.
How's that?
That's nice.
Does it feel good?
Yeah. Oh my god, I bought CLR because I saw it at the grocery store, which is like a cleaning product.
Yes.
That I never see around like New York.
Yeah, you're right.
And I saw it. I'd never seen it anywhere in New York City, and I saw it on like a sale section of my grocery store, and I was like, oh fuck, I gotta buy that. I bought it. I used it on, there's like been grime around our oven since we moved in here.
Yeah.
Sprayed it on there, gave it 8 to 10 minutes, wiped it off, grime
Gone. Amazing.
I know. It was the most satisfying thing ever.
CLR, man.
After years of like scrub, and it not coming off.
Wow. I don't think I've ever used that stuff.
You know, my dad uses it a lot. When he was here and he saw our grime, he was like, you need CLR.
Yeah, I mean, I remember like growing up with it. Like, I feel like it's a very common...
It's a very dad product,
yes,
I think.
Yes. You're right, though. I never see it here in the city.
Yeah.
Why?
I don't know.
It's because they want us to live in filth.
They love the filth.
Real New Yorkers just deal with it.
Yeah, real New Yorkers love you there, filth.
Oh, we should get CLR to sponsor us.
Yeah, I would be delighted. CLR, just send me another bottle. So, Kate.
Emily.
Here we are.
Yes.
We're doing another minisode, but we're doing a witchier minisode. I mean, they've all been witchy minisodes, but we're going...
Witchier.
We're going educational witch.
A little more education, a little more applicable for your immediate use in your life.
Right.
Also, welcome to Witchcast.
Also, welcome to Witchcast.
Cause it's the Witchcast.
I'm Kate.
I'm Emily.
And we're the hosts of this podcast.
We're the hosts of Witchcast Podcast.
Right. So we are doing, a more practical minisode.
Today we're talking altars.
Yes.
Altars for witches.
Very exciting. A big part of witch practice, I think.
It's it's one of the building blocks. It's one of the basics. One of the stones in the foundation of your witch practice.
Wow, very nice.
Thank you. I said that in front of the mirror 12 times before we rolled.
I feel like just like all of our other episodes, it can seem really intimidating and overwhelming, but it's not, as we've dove deeper into this, we've realized it's not actually that complicated.
It's really not that
tricky
scary.
at all.
Yeah, and we're here to talk you through it a little bit.
Right. So if you were like, I want to make an altar, you hopefully can and feel empowered to do so after this episode.
Yeah, as with all Witchcast things, we did the Googling for you.
Yes, exactly.
We
That's
read
gonna be our
2 to 3 articles on this.
We did the Googling for you. But we're just doing a couple more of these before we get into season 2. But
we're trying to do a soft. What's the word I'm looking for? Nope.
A soft open.
Yeah, like
a friends and family.
Yeah, we're doing a friends and family. We're doing like a gentle transition.
Yes, that's it. Yeah.
From birds
and television
right back into talking about witch stuff.
Yeah.
So we're doing minisode that are just the two of us, but for this one and the next one we're going to talk about some witch stuff that maybe you can apply to your own practice, or if you're still thinking about whether or not you're going to practice, just what those steps might be were you to move forward.
Or if you're already a practicing witch, you can, of course, let us know if there's anything we forgot or want to include in a future
episode. Or
episode.
Your preferences. Yeah.
Yeah, we'd love to. We always are so happy to learn more. As always, we are still novice witches. We're learning and growing.
Wow. We're just baby witches.
I feel like we're at least walking toddlers by now.
Yeah. Did you like how I stared you in the eyes
when you said wah wah?
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
It made me feel a lot of things. Mostly love for you.
Oh, that's weird. My uterus has shriveled up and died.
Oh God. Okay, so altars. Let's talk about them. So many things.
What is an altar? I guess that's the number one question. An altar is just like the space that you do your spells on, your little like place for practice.
Yeah.
Place for worship.
Yeah. To I think I highly suggest creating the space for them because I recently discovered that my frankincense oil had spilled on my dresser. Also, my dresser was overloaded with both hair care products and makeup and old sponges, makeup sponges, and also a bunch of witch stuff too. Mm-hmm. So my entire dresser real estate was taken up. And then as I was trying to clean it off, I noticed that my frankincense oil had spilled and taken the paint right off.
Oh no.
My dresser. So don't do that. get an altar.
Get
my
an
point.
altar.
Yeah.
Get something you're okay with your frankincense
It's like
ruining.
Marie Kondo it. You know,
Yeah.
every place in your house should be for a purpose.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
everything should have a purpose and spark joy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I watched
And
that
place.
show. I
Yeah.
liked that show.
I know.
It was very soothing to me, but I started doing the clothing folding the way that she does it, and
really.
the thing is, it's so much extra work to like.
That's the one
fold
thing
your
I was
clothes
like,
in
where
a
she
specific
lost me.
way.
Yeah.
It's-
Yeah.
I needed. It really helped me a lot because I had more clothes. I thought than I could fit, or no, I did. I had more clothes than I could fit in the space that I had for clothes.
Girl, same.
Because I had more closets in my last apartment
Mm.
before this apartment.
Really? I feel like you have a good number of closets here, Dan.
We only have 2.
Really?
And I share it now with another person.
Welcome to New York. Yeah.
So in the time that I had more closet, I expanded.
Right,
And then
of
I
course.
had to shrink back
Isn't it
down.
funny how you just like expand
The
into the
second
space
you have more
you are?
space, you're
Yeah.
like, more.
You don't even try to. It just happens.
Yeah.
So yeah, you have tried the folding because I've tried it and like, well, I haven't tried it. That was the one thing where I was like, "You've lost me. I'm not doing that. Fuck you." Like you
I
can't
will
make me fold that
say
way.
For the shirts and pants, it's a little inconvenient. Although
Mhm.
pants isn't so bad because there's less of them. My shirts, I get a little annoyed because they're like t-shirts, so they're also floppy, so they don't
Yeah.
want to stand up.
Right.
But for my underwear, it's made a massive difference because I
Yeah,
can
really.
always see what underwear I have. I can choose the underwear I want to wear as opposed to just going for the top pair of underwear
Right.
on the pile.
Which is
And-
always like the same underwear you wear every day. Then.
Since I started doing it, I haven't once accidentally run out of underwear,
Oh,
which I used to do.
Because you can see at a glance how much you have left and be like, oh, I gotta go do laundry.
Yeah, exactly.
Anyway, altars.
So altars. So we just wanted to talk about like some of the basics of witchcraft, and this is one of them. This is so your altars, it's like your space for doing your spells or for doing a ritual for
Yeah.
meditation, I guess. You
Yeah.
could do your tarot reading there if you wanted to.
You know, so we talked about and we talked about this in episode 103, I think, right, with Laura with the crystals. Like you can set up a crystal grid there, or display your crystals there. It can be
Yeah,
a good place.
It's a nice place to like display your
Yeah.
witch goods or
Right.
your witch goods. You know what I
witch
mean?
goods.
Your witch supplies.
Your witch goods, homes and goods. Wait, what is that store? Better Homes?
Home-
Home Goods.
Home goods.
Yes.
Yeah, your witch home goods.
Your witch home goods.
yeah.
Oh my gosh, wouldn't that be such a great store?
I would love that store. I'd spend way
Just,
too
like,
much
half-
time and money in that store.
Half magic themed, half like Halloween themed, all home goods.
Yeah.
I love it.
That would be
It's
very
like a little
good.
kitschy like wooden sign that you can put in your kitchen. It's
Yeah,
like-
yeah. It says like live, cackle, love.
Oh
Wait, that's the t-shirt.
my god. Emily, you can't just like drop like beautiful like gems of genius like that without warning. I almost had a heart attack. Oh, that's so good. That's so good.
I would buy that little sign for
I
sure.
would I'm gonna make you that sign. We're gonna yeah. Okay, I love that. But yeah, so it's just a place where however you want to use it, but it's nice to have a dedicated space because witchy stuff adds up.
Yeah, right. So that you don't end up doing what I was doing yesterday, which is before a party going, where are my tarot cards?
Yeah.
'Cause they got moved to the
Cards,
second layer of the coffee table.
Oh no, yeah.
You
See,
know,
you don't want that.
It's got an upper and a lower deck, and they were on the lower deck.
Yeah, that's always where things are. It's always in the lower deck of the coffee table. I have
Right.
the same thing. And I also think it's nice to also, if you're going to do any kind of spells, which we'll talk about in other episodes, is like, or tarot readings, any kind of practice, it's nice to have a dedicated space for it, even if it's not a permanent altar. Like it doesn't have, like some people have altars that they have set up permanently for just witch use in their apartment or houses. Other people transform like their table or a nightstand or whatever into an altar when they need it, and then
Right.
pack it back up again when they don't.
Like I just used this kitchen table that we're talking on.
Right.
but-
And I used to use my dresser, but now I just recently set up my own new altar that's dedicated specifically for that.
Yeah.
So it
Which
doesn't
is way
matter.
better because I have no idea where my sage went after we cleaned yesterday.
Oh,
It's
no.
here somewhere.
It's here somewhere.
It's usually on the bar, which is also a bad place for it.
Hey, your alcohol now is very
Yeah, my
cleansed.
alcohol never
Very-
has bad vibes.
Yeah, no bad energy.
It
there.
lives with my sage.
only good. Only good spirits.
Always, it's the, hey. I was trying to go for something about libations because you're supposed to have like a little
Yes.
glass of wine or some ale or something with your spells.
Yes.
With a lot of them.
Yeah,
you know.
Which
So that's I just keep it with my libations.
I think that's perfect. So how do we want to dive in?
Okay, so we can talk about a little bit about like, so altars are not an idea exclusive to witchcraft. Altars
Right.
basically appear in most or all religions, certainly in Judaism, Christianity,
Yeah.
and I believe also Islam.
Definitely in Buddhism too. They
Yeah.
always have altars for like ancestors and yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it's like
You're right. I didn't even think of that. That's kind of There's
Yeah.
altars in every religion.
which is so cool. You could make an altar with like, you know, Madonna and Prince on it if you wanted to.
Yeah,
Like you can do whatever you
exactly.
want.
A David Bowie altar.
Whatever your religion is, you can have that altar.
Yes, yeah. An altar is just a dedicated place to, you know, display kind of
Oh my God,
sacred-
David Bowie and Lizzo as the god and goddess on an altar would be incredible.
That's a really good idea. So that actually is a great segue into like, what do you put on your altar?
Right.
So typically in Wicca, you want some sort of signifier for the god and goddess. If you are more in the BTW or Wicca practice, and you do believe kind of in the god and goddess of the moon and the sun.
Yeah,
Sun
basically
and
whatever deity you're praying to
Right.
or set of deities should be somehow represented on your altar, in theory.
Yeah, I mean, and again, all of this, like, we'll say a million more times in this episode and throughout this series in this podcast of like, do what you want. You know what I mean? Like, whatever
Right.
feels good and like doesn't hurt anyone, we're so on board with, and so is mostly everyone else. Like,
Yeah, the most sort of soothing and fun part of researching this was how many of the resources are just
Yeah.
like, here's what you like loosely do,
Yeah.
but like whatever looks good is fine.
right? Yeah, it's
Or like one of the resources I was reading was like, whichever things are tallest that you're not going to use, you should probably put the furthest from your face so that you can like maneuver.
yeah,
You know?
yeah. I definitely learned that like the hard way the other day. I was like, oh, this candle's like right in my face.
Yeah.
But yeah, so you can use candles, you can use statues. I know some people love to, you know, like, I mean, if you're practicing hoodoo or voodoo, like they'll have like the actual goddess like figurines, you know, and like statues. Like I love that. I think that's really cool. Wiccans do it as well. So any kind of representation of a higher deity is great on your altar.
Yeah, for sure.
Oh, backing up, one thing I forgot to mention is the altar cloth.
Oh, yeah.
So I didn't even
You
realize.
gotta get an altar
Yeah.
cloth. Actually, you don't have to. But again, everything is up to you. But
Right.
like,
But I think it is. I naturally wanted to get one just to protect. So I found this table on Craigslist, and
Mhm.
like it was like a cabinet table, so I was able to store things inside the table,
so cool.
which is so nice. And then on top, and plus it's like it's like an octagon or a hexagon shape. I don't remember honestly, but it's a really cool old vintage table. And so I got it off Craigslist for like $15, and I needed to repaint it, so I repainted it. But that finally, after a year of it sitting in my living room on a tarp, but then I was like, oh, I should get an altar cloth for this because I don't want to, you know, witchcraft is messy. Like my candle wax melts everywhere.
Yeah.
I spill my oils and my powders everywhere. So I was like, I want to protect this table I just painted. But I didn't realize like that's also just common practice to have an altar cloth.
Yeah.
It's nice. You can get them from anywhere. I got mine off Etsy.
Is there like any sort of significance to the cloth, or is it just like to protect your altar and like because it's nice?
I don't know. Well, different altar cloths have different markings on them. So I got one with the 3 moon phases, the mother, maiden, crone, and you can get one like I got this cloth here, which I'll post a picture of, and I'll post the Etsy store I got these from too. It was a really cool magical shop that gave me a free little crystal along with my cloth purchase. Yeah. But this one is the goddess like symbol, and like you can get ones with like different elements on them. So I think they're nice because they have different symbols. So it's like automatically like where you can place your stuff, you know.
Yeah, this is funny. Yeah, when I like, okay, so the article I was reading, it's from a website called exemplor.com, and I honestly really liked this article a lot.
Yeah, I like it a lot too.
Wicca Basics: Designing Your Ritual Altar Layout. And the lady who wrote it I think she's great because it's all very like, do what you want, baby, but like very helpful and informative also.
Yeah, very much like here's some suggestions. Here's some guidelines.
And she's like, sometimes I've used a couple of milk crates and a shelf.
Yeah.
And a shelf as my altar. Like, that's cool.
I love that.
It is what it is.
That's so grunge.
My grunge
That's
altar.
so like my early 20s.
But yeah, so her thing, like she says, what goes on the altar, and for everything has like little descriptions or like a list, except for altar cloth just says altar cloth.
Yep.
Fine, I get it.
Yeah.
It's a cloth that goes on the altar.
I'm sure there's a reason. I'm sure there's a history there.
Yeah.
Oh, so according to Wikipedia, an altar cloth is used by various religious groups, like to cover an altar. So this is just across religions, not just for
It's
witchcraft.
just a broad.
But it's because many altars are made of wood or are often ornate and unique. So the cloth is used to protect the altar surface.
Huh.
So yeah, I think it is. I think it's really just about like protect. It's like, or it's decorative, it's protective. It's a tablecloth. It's like,
it's a tablecloth.
well, think about it. Like when you have dinner for Thanksgiving or Christmas, you know, you want to put down the tablecloth.
You put out the good tablecloth.
Yeah, exactly. Same thing. Why would not for an altar? Because you're also doing something special. Right?
Yeah. This article also boom baby taught me the difference between an esbat and a sabbat, which I didn't know were two different things. But esbat just means moon ritual, or like, and then sabbat is sun.
Yeah.
Yeah. Who knew? Probably most people.
Who knew? Everyone
but
else
this,
but us.
not this person. This person is me.
Well, look, we're learning. We're babies. Wah.
Wow.
Also, I just love that you said the wah so like deadpan.
Wow.
Okay, well, you need to stop. You're gonna give me nightmares.
I'm so sorry. That was really spooky, and I shouldn't have done it.
So also you would want some, or you can have some representation of elements, right?
Yeah,
obviously,
the 4 elements.
Witchcraft, a lot of the elemental, magic, referring to fire, air, earth, and water.
Yes. Right. So fire, like candle, for example. Water, people just do like a little cup of water, like a bowl of water.
Yeah.
For earth, that's salt, right?
Yep,
is sort of
salt.
the standard.
You can do sand.
People do flowers, I think, also.
Yeah. And again, like whatever you want or you have handy around the house.
Right,
honestly.
Like, am I going to go buy flowers every time when I have this salt literally sitting on this dresser for some reason?
Exactly.
Things are normal in this house.
Well, but yeah, I think anything, again, I think for me, the idea is what represents the elements to you. And then it's about creating visual, physical reminders for you to keep in mind of the powers and elements you're channeling, in whatever magic you're practicing, right?
Yeah.
And then for air, I really like to use incense. You can use a feather. You can use a fan.
I was having like a tiny brain fart, and I was like, incense is the only thing I can think of for air. But yeah, of course a feather or a fan or something would work.
I mean, I'm literally just reading off this exemplar site you sent me. So that's where I got it from. Because I only really ever use incense. You're the one who found this website.
Yeah, I'm very smart at Google.
Yeah, you're good. You are a good researcher. That's a skill.
Thanks. I do my best, you
know? Yeah, so typically I like to have incense because it smells good. And for me, when I light the incense, it always kind of signifies, okay, I'm doing something now. I'm doing some magic or I'm doing some ritual, or like, it's kind of like one of the first-ish steps I take, besides ringing my little bell.
Your little bell, I'm obsessed.
Yeah, so you can then also put like little other traditional Wiccan tools or other witchcraft tools as well on your altar. Like we said, a bell. I like to use a bell to kind of clear the room and the energy. It's kind of what I was taught in a more traditional Wicca kind of sense. You can also have a thame or a theme, the knife, the ceremonial knife we've talked about in several episodes, a wand, a pentacle, which I would imagine like a coin. You could use a special coin or just
or just like
coin.
get a little drawing of a pentacle and put it out. I don't know.
Yeah,
you want.
why not?
Print out a picture.
A cup, if you want.
Ooh, you could inscribe it on wood or like
a pentacle.
Yeah, that'd be fun.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
That'd be cool.
Like a ceremonial pentacle. That'd be fun. You could paint it with glitter.
Yeah, a glitter pentacle.
Glitter.
That would be very fun.
I'd be into that. Oh yeah, and a cup. I like to always have kind of like a chalice of some sort nearby. One, because it's nice after doing a spell to drink like wine or water to kind of shake away that energy and ground yourself. And also if you want to use it as an offering, or if imbibing something is part of your spell work, cup's nice to have. Obviously, and then a Book of Shadows, which is really, we haven't talked too much about, honestly, but a Book of Shadows is really just a book where you keep track of your learnings, any spells that you want to keep in there. It's a witch diary.
Right. It's a witch diary. I love that. And some of the witch religions have like a set Book of Shadows.
Right. We should say. Yeah, we did talk about that.
Like we're just out here being solo practitioners doing what we will.
Right.
But there are, if you're like part of like an official coven of religions, some of them have like a book that like you get when you're initiated and stuff.
Right. Yeah, mine's just like an old notebook that I
don't have one. I should start
should.
writing stuff down.
You know what I did?
I just Google all the time.
I used it as a place to keep notes because I had like when I was first learning, I had like a few books like Scott Cunningham's book and Amber Kay's book on my Kindle, but I wanted to have like a quick
you want it all in one place
to reference. Yeah, when I was like, and it's really nice. I like put some of my. It's nice for me to also distill what I'm reading into then putting like what I really liked. I modified some of the spells. I like, did some shorthand of like, here's how you quickly set up an altar. So it's all like there. It's like it was like reading through an old college notebook of like, here's the notes that I took in that Bio 101 class.
Right. Yeah.
And then I stopped about traditionally as I do 2 weeks into the semester.
Right. Yeah.
Everything's super organized for the first class.
Just as with the way that I did college.
Yep.
The notebook kind of ends halfway through.
Yep. Totally. What other things can we have on?
Lots of stuff.
Yeah.
So it, like a wand, anathema, water, salt, fire, air, decoration. Oh, anything you want to, like we were talking about, you can put out your crystals, but like any of your witchy stuff that you want just like out and around that looks nice.
Yeah, that makes you feel good.
These things are very acceptable for an altar. Like you can just sort of decorate it because it's like a celebration and an offering. So it's totally cool to like give it a little extra zhuzh,
Yeah, so that's the thing. You can have like a libation dish, and like a lot of people do put some sort of offering to whatever deity that they're, they believe in or that they're doing the spell channeling from, and like you can put like sweets or cakes or like, there's different ones for different spells.
Yeah.
But that's really fun, and that's something across religions, I think, right? Obviously, like you have the wine and the blood of Christ in Christianity. You have like offerings for the ancestors, in Buddhism, like that's a very common belief.
And you put out cookies for Santa.
Yeah, exactly.
Cookies and milk.
I
have religion.
Exactly. What? Oh my god, I love you so much.
I actually was delighted by this exemplar one, pretty much consistently having cake on all of their cakes on all of their examples.
Cakes are great.
Cakes are great. Why not? Or like some of them look like they're like bitten cookies.
Yeah.
Are in the photos. Is what it looks like. I'm all for it.
Yeah. Well, you got to try it first before you give it up to the gods, right?
Well, it makes it into a little moon shape when you take a bite out of it.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm also, I feel the same way about like witch stuff as I do about like planning a vacation, which is I love reading things online and getting excited. But I loved one of the examples was like cakes and ale was something that you should have on your altar.
And ale.
Like, cakes and ale. That's great.
That's so like
that appeals to me very
British
much.
and Scottish and Irish to me, like cakes and ale.
Well, it doesn't really like, I feel like wine is sort of like the religion drink, you know?
Yeah.
So I was surprised to see beer in there as an option.
Why
but
not?
like, why not? Of course.
Not?
It doesn't matter. It's whatever gets you where you need to be.
Exactly. And I think that's the thing too, is also you don't have to have all of these. You can have, you can be very minimalist if you're like, I just want one candle. Like if I want my altar very clean, I want to just focus on what I've seen like on our Instagram, which please follow us at Witchcast Podcast. But I've been loving following back all of these witches because of all different practices, because they post pictures of their altars. And it's so cool to see what all these people have set up. Some of them are really ornate. Like they have like, a dedicated spot and they'll have like paintings and photos and stuff around them, as well as flowers and plants and candles. Others are very sparse. Like it's really cool to see what people have. And I think it's a play. You do this because you enjoy it, because it makes you feel good, right? So why not create a space for that in the same vein?
Yeah. It's like, what a positive thing to set up in your house. It's like a place that like is a tribute to things that make you feel good. Like,
right. And it's nice because they all have their own spot, and then it also makes you feel good when you walk by and just you can see it, even if you're not actively practicing.
It's like the witch equivalent of having like a music room or a library.
Yeah, exactly.
or like a bookshelf or a piano.
Yeah, exactly. I think it's nice. I think it's a good thing.
Yeah.
It makes me feel good. It makes me feel like seeing my crystals all laid out makes me feel good. Like,
I'm jealous of your setup. I'm gonna get some.
It's been a long time in the making. I started getting into witchcraft like 4 years ago, but not really, really, really casually. But I bought this table a year ago, and it took me a year just to even finish sanding it down and painting it. So it took me a while.
Yeah. But that's probably my timeline too.
Yeah.
um,
What else about altars can we say?
no.
Oh, so let's talk about layout maybe a little.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
there's a lot of different ways you can lay out. And like Emily said, you can put the tall stuff in the back. You can make it look however you like. But, a lot of traditional kind of more Western Wicca practices, usually have the elemental signifiers in their respective directions, right? So it's like north is earth, east is air, south is fire, west is water. And so typically where they exist on the altars is where they suggest placing those things. However, I was telling Emily that like I had a really hard time with that because my table is like hexagon shaped and like I was not facing the right direction, and then that would mean the candle was like the really tall pillar candle I wanted to use was like right in my face. So I decided to just put them in the corners that I liked because who cares?
Yeah.
Like
They'll get the idea.
exactly, like it works for me.
Right. Yeah. I mean, because that's ultimately, it's not like it won't work if it's not in the right place.
Right. I don't believe
or at least
that.
not. Yeah. Me neither.
I like to think again, right? It's all about intent. It's all about, and we were talking about this before we were recording, but like the idea is to me, it's about strengthening your own resolve because like that article in the Soul Friend Circle that we referenced a while back, that which was saying that you can just, you can just do a spell by just sitting there and thinking something. Like it's about putting your intention out into the world. It's about manifesting your energy in a very directed, pointed way. All of these tools are just to help strengthen that energy, right?
Yeah,
it's just about
to help you kind of make it feel real and like, powerful. And,
yeah, exactly. So in my perspective, I think you can set up your altar in the way that works best for you. And so ideally you put the tools that you are going to physically be using, like your athame or your wand or your cup or your
right, which will depend on what spell you're doing or what it
exactly.
is, like what ritual you're doing.
Towards the front, so you can easily access it.
Yeah. So things have to rotate naturally because sometimes you need to be able to reach them and sometimes you don't.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah.
Does the Catholic Church have like I'm trying to remember because I don't know why I'm asking, but like I was raised Catholic. You weren't. I was. But like I believe they have a specific way their altar likes to be arranged.
Oh, probably.
But
I mean,
also
they have a specific way
for everything.
For everything.
But I think again too, like when we're like all religions, I'm noticing at least like a lot of Christian, I should say at least masses that I haven't been to a mass in a really long time, but they're getting more loosey-goosey. Like, and also the priest, it's how he wants or the minister, she wants to run the service,
Right.
And they pick up the wine in the body of Christ, the Eucharist, like, like I feel like again, it's about the practitioner, what works best for you.
Yeah. I mean, it's like how like you can have like this is X sect of a religion, but like depending on the actual congregation and who the minister is, it could be a very different church than the same type of like the same sect
Practice,
of religion somewhere else. Like,
yeah. And I think that's what's so cool about religions and all of this that we're learning is that again, these ideas are old as time. They are, so universal in so many ways. And yet each of us kind of put our own spin on things. They evolve, they change, they reflect the community.
Like, reflect
really
the
cool.
community is a big one.
Yeah. I think it's neat. But also typically if you have any kind of deity symbol, a god or goddess symbol, those typically live towards the back because again, they're symbols. They're there. You're not using them. So your book of shadows or spell components are towards the front. You can also have a cauldron. We didn't mention that. If you need to
your cauldron.
mix anything.
Oh, people say like if you don't want to do the directional thing with the earth, fire, wind, water, you can do by god and goddess. So
I didn't know that. That's smart.
So water and earth go on the left, and air and fire go on your right.
By the goddess, and then air and fire by
the god.
By the god. Yeah. That I might rearrange my altar to that. I like that a lot.
Yeah.
That's super cool. I think it's important to keep your altar. I like to I'm telling myself this right now to keep it clean. To like, dust
this
it
is
off.
for me.
Yeah, this is really, I was realizing that like, I'm like, why are you having such a firm stance on this? Because I was just like, Kate, I know you and you're going to just leave things on your altar forever.
Oh my God.
And they're going to gather
in this
dust.
house gets dusty
Yeah.
so fast.
Well, it's because the air here is so.
Yeah, that's true.
That's what I realized when I moved to New York 14 years ago, how dusty and gross.
Yeah, you blow your
gets.
Nose and you're like, oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah. We live in a city.
I live
Very
in a
smoggy city.
very city.
Yeah. But yeah, I like to, I'm just telling myself, remember to dust, remember to keep it clean, refresh your bowls, you know?
Yeah, do a little cycle through
I
with that
personally
water.
also think it's nice to have specific things for your witchcraft, like that are just for that. Like, obviously, like, don't use I would advise to not use the knife you cut your vegetables as your thing. Like,
right. Well, it depends on what you're doing too. Like, I think
guess.
it's totally acceptable to use but like,
yeah.
but it's nice to have one that's like just specially
I also
for
think
it.
it's in terms of just contamination,
right, and then that's
too.
the other thing. Yeah,
It's
yeah.
like,
well, and that's why I say depending on what you're doing.
exactly,
It's like-
exactly. Like, I even bought like a separate thing of salt, like cheap ass like sea salt, like that I just keep in. That's just for witch stuff that I keep in my altar cabinet.
I like that. That's smart.
Because I want to use my really nice pink Himalayan salt to eat with.
Yeah, I want to eat the good
use
salt.
expensive good salt for my witch stuff. I just need, I just need sea salt. It doesn't matter.
That's for when I'm rich and famous.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, when we make our first 12 million, we'll get
12.
the nice salt for our altars.
Yeah, we'll get like the flakes.
I'll take the pink Himalayan salt out of there.
Yeah.
Put it in the bowl.
Although that being said, though, like when I'm at my boyfriend's house, like sometimes I just need to grab shit and like quickly do a spell just because I'm not at home and I don't have my stuff with me, or you're on the go. Like I think it's totally cool to just kind of make it work. Like do whatever you need to do to feel
and
good.
if you're not there yet for like buying things especially for this, but you want to try it, go for it. Whatever.
Yeah.
Just wash your knife after before you
exactly. Yeah, and I also think too, it's like, not to. I don't mean to intimidate anyone at all. I think like also you can buy. You don't have to go to an occult store. Also, we should say.
Right. Yeah.
Like
you could just get like a special kitchen knife, like from the dollar store.
Exactly.
Like,
that's what my thing is. It's from the dollar store. Yeah.
Yeah. It's just a knife that isn't your otherwise cutting food knife.
I shouldn't do it, but I mean, I don't know. Who cares? But like I use my fame sometimes to put up my candles because I don't have a candle snuffer designated. But like, so that's why I was thinking too. I don't want to ever use it to like actually chop food because it's like kind of singed. Anyway, maybe I shouldn't do that. You can cut that out. Okay.
I think it's fine. To each witch her own.
Yeah. But yeah, I think go to the dollar store, go to the grocery store. I was telling Emily I went to the grocery store the other day and I needed to do a quick spell to just like get something out of my system, and went and got some salt and got a Tupperware container, and then buried some assholes in salt so they wouldn't have power over me anymore, and it felt great. It was really nice. I was so
proud of you for doing that.
I was like, I just have to do this so this doesn't stay like over my head the whole weekend, and it did. It worked. It definitely like helped me, like even if it was just the physical act of doing something about it, it helped me kind of put it out of my mind so I can enjoy the rest of my weekend. It was nice.
Yeah, I'm so glad.
Yeah, thanks.
I'm glad that worked, and I'm sorry that people are the worst.
Yeah, some people are, but something I've been working on a lot lately since we've been learning so much about witchcraft and wizardry is like trying to channel my own power and like protective stuff, like not of just trying to like not be touchable by other people's low vibrations. I'm trying to vibrate at a higher level, so I'm trying to also like stay back people who are not.
Yeah.
Don't touch this. I don't need your shit.
I don't need whatever this is that's coming at me.
Yeah. So if you have any other suggestions or questions or whatever, I mean, we're not experts, as we've said many times, but please like hit us up. You can email us at witchcastpodcast@gmail.com. You can DM us on Instagram at witchcastpodcast. But we'd love to hear from you. And obviously, like we said, there's so many other specific, practices and ways to set up an altar and have an altar. But like the point is
basic. This is the skinny on altars.
Just do what makes you feel good. And like, even if it's not an altar, even if you want to set up a windowsill with maybe a few of your a set of fresh flowers and a little Buddha statue or something that makes you feel good to look at every day, that's basically an altar.
People just do put a couple things on their dresser, and that's their altar.
Yeah, exactly. A space on your bookshelf.
Right. Just finding a spot for your stuff, basically.
Yeah, that's exactly what that is, I think. I think it's all the same.
Yeah.
Cool. Do you want to draw a card? What card do you want?
Ooh. Do you want to do...
Let's do it.
Yeah. So Kate got me this deck that I've been looking at online for a long time. I've been obsessed with. It's called the Moon Power Tarot. It's by Charlie Quintero.
Yes.
Made it. And
got it on Etsy.
Is fantastic.
It's such a cool deck.
I'm obsessed with this deck.
I think it's handmade. I think, isn't it? Or like printed to order, I think.
Yeah, I think it's printed to order.
Yeah.
And like,
because it took a while for it to come. That's why I was like, don't buy it. Save it for a special occasion. Because I have bought it for you already.
I was like, Kate's right. This is really too much. I should get like a different deck.
It's because I had already put in the order, bitch.
Well, thank you. I love you.
I love you too. And also, I was just like very honored and happy to be the first person to like give you your own special deck.
Yay, thank you.
Yeah.
So we're drawing a card from this moon power. All right, so we're drawing a card from this Moon Power Tarot deck.
Yes, it's so cool. It's so badass.
I'm obsessed with this deck. All
Yeah.
right, so we've got the Three of Wands.
Ooh, oh my god, these graphics are so cool.
It's the coolest.
I don't mean to demean them at all, but this deck reminds me of something I'd find at like Urban Outfitters. But like cooler.
Yeah. It's like what,
like if Hot Topic meets Urban Outfitters.
It's like the idealized version of Urban
Yes.
Outfitters.
They're just very, very artistic. They're very, I don't know, they're very girl power to me. Like GRRL, girl power.
I love it. I'm really into it.
Three of Wands. Okay.
All right, so Three of Wands, according to the little book, this little book does not have a ton of text in it. But so they say Three of Wands, missing the world, foresight, enterprise.
I'm gonna look up.
Yeah, let's Biddy Tarot this.
How did you know I was gonna go to Biddy Tarot?
I live on Biddy Tarot.
I know, she's so great. Yes, she says progress, expansion, foresight, overseas opportunities. While the Two of Wands speaks to planning for the future from a place of safety and comfort, the Three of Wands shows that your plans are now well underway and you are considering even more opportunities to expand your current strategy and maximize your ultimate potential. Everything is progressing steadily as expected, thanks to your solid preparation and ongoing drive. It goes on for a bit more, but it's like, it also brings your attention to the changes and challenges that lie ahead. You are already probably likely aware of the upcoming developments and obstacles and can prepare for them ahead of time. And it also can point to travel sometimes. Yeah, that's very cool. That's a very good card.
Yeah, I love that card. And I think the art is really cool too.
The art's super cool. Oh, I got my like fingerprints on it. They're so new.
Yeah, I know, they're very shiny and new. I've been fingerprinting all over them myself.
I feel bad. Oh no,
it's okay. It's fine.
I have my special tarot cloth I got from this Etsy shop as well.
You want to see the other cards that are popping up?
Yes, please.
Just for looking at the art.
Because I love them.
There's the Magician.
Ooh, that's so cool.
And King of Swords again. The swords are just like King of Swords, Queen of Swords, and Knight of Swords are
You're getting those a lot?
Yeah.
That has to do, that's air and action.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah. It's a lot of, I feel like I'm getting a lot of business advice from my cards.
That's cool.
They're like, you gotta do the thing. And I'm like, okay. I get it. You're right. I should get to work.
I'm going to take pictures of these. So we're going to post these on our Instagram as well.
I love this deck.
I'm so
love
glad.
this deck. Thank you so much.
Of course.
You are a hero and a scholar and a gentlewoman.
That's all I ever wanted to be. Oh, and I wanted to mention, so I got my altar cloth from Magical Time. Time is in the herb. On Etsy, which is a really cool witchy shop. And then I also got like a really nice goddess cloth that I use to kind of wrap my tarot cards in.
Yeah.
It's very thin. Yeah, I like
and
it.
Pretty.
Cool. So I guess that'll do it for now.
And that's that.
Yeah.
So that's we've talked altars. We're wrapping up another mini-sode. We're moving on to the next one next week. And then after that we'll be back with some official episodes for season 2. Uh-oh. What's it gonna be?
Deeper dives, guests, bigger topics. Yeah. It'll be really exciting.
It'll be a wild witchy ride.
Wild and witchy ride.
Live, cackle, love. Witchcast podcast.
Witchcast podcast.
All right. That's all. Until next time.
Hex yeah.
'Cause it's the Witchcast.
In fact, altars weren't in Christianity, according to one of the articles I was reading, until the 3rd century. So,
wow. See?
Took them
Copycats.
300 years to they go be like,
They're
I
like,
kind of
oh, yeah,
like that
yeah,
table
yeah.
they've got over there.
Those witches we're killing have some good ideas.
These pagans have pretty tables.
I keep losing the body of Christ. I should have a designated spot
Yeah, I
for
should
it.
really make sure that I always put it in the same place. They had like one ADHD priest who was like, I gotta keep my keys in the same place every day. If they move, I'll never find them.